Hey everybody, my name is Zombo Wookie, and I will be doing a let's play, basically, of Fire Emblem here. Probably my favorite game of all time ever. Sort of new at this, as far as doing like videos of this stuff and whatnot. The red number's up there. Well, for now I don't know how to get rid of it. So I'm just going to do this episode. It's going to be short. It's going to be like one level, maybe. Yeah, so this is pretty much how it's going to work. Problem is, I don't really have very good editing skills. Pretty new at this. Just let this run in the background real quick while I'm explaining this. So, you know, if you have any comments of how I can edit these, that way I don't have to constantly do the same commentary over and over and over again when I screw up a level. I do know this game pretty well. I know all of the classes and pretty good knowledge of the strategy for most levels. Problem is, these are pretty complex. So, you know, just bear with me. First few levels, no problem. Probably won't screw them up. I mean, I think like the first two you can't even screw up anyway, because you have to like learn all the stuff. But anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much just the basics of this, and we're gonna roll from here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the game real quick here. Oh, but for those of you, I'm playing on the VBA Visual Boy Advance. It's like 1.0.7 or something like that. I don't know. Oh, I guess I had a new game, or had a game going, but I'm gonna, hold on. I have some, hold on. I'm just gonna erase this data since I'm not even that far anyway. I'm just gonna create a new game. Yeah. So this is a prologue, basically. Yeah, this is just being, you know, I'm a tactician, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'd like to enter my information. For those of you, I don't actually know how many characters it's going to let me use here. We'll see. I might just go into Zombo. I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to give you that many. So I'm just going to go with Zombo for now. I think that's fine, I guess. Whatever. For those of you wondering, my birth month is August, and I am a male, so, you know, that worked out pretty well. Yes, these are the settings I want to use. I think it has something to do, honestly, with, I don't know, like, at least your, like, birth month thing. Players have that same symbol, or some of the characters. You actually, like, get some sort of bonus. I'm not entirely sure what. Yeah, I'm awake. That is Lynn. Oh, sorry, I spoiled it for you, my bad. Anyway. Oh, look, there you go. She's Lynn of the Lorca tribe, blah blah. She saved me. I'm not going to go through most of this story stuff. You can look it up online. It's not a big deal. I just want to do the main stuff. There's going to be some stuff later that I actually really like the story for, but I'm going to skip through this beginning crap because no one cares. Oh yeah, look at me, I'm in a green robe. Yeah, I know that you need information. Again, if you want to like actually play this game, please download it, play the tutorial. You know, definitely, I would definitely encourage people to be doing that. I'll move her there. Don't worry, I got it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I think I'll wait. Anyway. Enemy's gonna approach, yada yada yada. Now, at least in this case, you don't really want to do this because I mean, not that it's like gonna waste a turn, but if you have an ability, especially, I mean, in this like super easy situation here, the ability to get close to that guy, you know, maybe not waste another turn, definitely do it. Oh, he's gonna miss. Look at that, like clockwork. Oh, I think I just turned off caps lock. I'm not gonna turn off the volume. I'm just gonna like hear the game. Maybe that's probably a good idea, right? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get those red numbers out of the way. I don't know. I don't even know that's gonna show up. Yeah, I'm gonna select Lynn. Oh no. I swear, like, sometimes. I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, I know, I should be doing this, that sort of thing. Because, you know, when you start a game, you don't always know what's going on, but, you know. Oh, there is an important thing about actually doing these, like, first 10 tutorial levels. The characters that you use in these levels are actually, really helpful. They actually, some of them you'll get early in the game, and then you'll get later in the game, if they live, because Fire Emblem is a game where if they die in real life, and it's over, and it sucks, and oh gosh, no. Oh look, again, missed. yeah, oh yeah, there's your special, of course they have to show that to you. Yeah, so if they die, it's kinda over. So that's why I'm going to be replaying a lot of levels. Some people I might be okay with getting rid of and not really having too much of a problem with having them die, but in most cases, especially when you get like the higher levels, you know, you got like snipers and paladins, you don't want to let those guys go out. That's just not fun. Alright. This game, by the way, is really good music. Like, it's not one of those that's like overpowering kind of music, where it's just like, oh my god, you're hitting me with a lot of stuff right now. Really, some of it's soothing, some of, you know, it gets tense in tense situations. yeah, okay, alright, yeah. Your mom and dad died, we get it. I know, that sounds a little harsh, but I, again, played this game. God, might be my 12th playthrough at this point. I know that sounds kind of like, oh, you know, I've played such and such. I've played Mario Kart 8 about 17 million times. Yeah, well, you know, Mario Kart 8 or whatever other game people play, I don't know. This game is extremely long, and I mean, well, it's really as long as you want to make it, honestly. But you really can go wrong in this game, and I think you guys will see that. I mean, I don't know, I might like have a level where if somebody dies that I don't really give a crap about, you guys can see that, or I don't know, but we'll see what I decide to do. So I'm actually doing this kind of early in the morning because I was up studying. I was like, you know, I don't want to do anything. Yes, I am in college, not like high school or anything, so I, you know, do sort of know what I'm doing here. Oh, Sane and Kent. Sane's green, Kent's red. I mean, you guys are gonna learn that soon anyway. These guys are awesome though. They can, you can pretty much have them ready to upgrade by the next story, and good God, they are just amazing. Thing is, in this game, they don't have dual paths, where in the next game, Sacred Stones, which will probably be the next one that I do, actually, you can, like, when you upgrade a unit, you can go from class to class, and again, you'll see that. Not probably during this, because there's not a ton of upgraded units in this round, but, you know, we, sorry, I have no idea where I was going with that. Oh, I remember. Hold on, I got it. Don't worry, don't you worry. Oh yeah, upgrading units. They only upgrade to paladins from cavaliers, so it's kind of weird. Whereas in Sacred Stones, you can have them upgrade to either a Great Knight or a paladin, and you know, that's slightly harder because you kind of have to know who your units are. I think Franz is in that game, and I think I made him a Great Knight. He really probably should have been Paladin. The ones that guys have like higher defense and stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, fine. What? Oh, this is the one where they teach you the weapon training. It's like, oh, I'm gonna fight you with my lance. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, they got a whole weapons triangle in this game. The strategy, honestly, the strategy aspect is really, really well thought out. I mean, there are very few games, I think, where the strategy is so well thought out. XCOM comes to mind. That one is extremely tough. Very, very difficult. I mean, I'm barely do it on normal, honestly. were just telling me about the weapons triangle. Yeah, I'll take him over, defeat this guy. You know, I've never actually tried to do it with a lance. I think that would be kind of interesting. It probably would be like, no, 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 you can't do that. So go, okay, fine, whatever. I know, you need to be next to the enemy. It's important, I get it. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little bitchy for the first like 2-3 episodes or whatever, just because I kind of know the layout of the land. It doesn't really get hard until, I mean, there's some difficult stuff in these first 10 levels, but no, fine, fine, fine. Yeah, and just to show you guys kind of what this looks like, because I'm kind of skipping through it quickly. You've got HP, which pretty obvious what that is. MT is might, which is how much damage you're gonna do to the other player, and that is your strength plus the weapon's damage added together, and then minus the opposing player's defense. Now, some defense can be gained if you're in a fort. I think you gain like 1 defense. I think if you're on a mountain you gain 2, but it really hinders your movement, which is why you don't really use that unless you have a flyer. And then you've got hit, which is your chance to hit, and we'll talk more about that in a second, and then crit, which is your chance to critical. Critical does exactly 3 times as much as your might damage. So it's pretty basic, I think. This is not super difficult. So before every single battle, you can look at this and go, oh, you know, you can kind of make a good judgment about whether it's going to be a good idea to attack this person or not. Granted, in these beginning episodes, wowee, is everything scripted. So. Yeah, and actually they're explaining right now, forests or make it harder. If anything that's basically, yeah, I mean plains are gonna be no differences. Forests make it pretty tough actually. If I think, give me a second. You can actually highlight the forest and it gives you 1 defense and 20 avoid. So that ups your evasion chance and decreases their hit chance. So you want to be using forest as much as possible. You got a mountain here, which is also 1 defense, but it gives you 30 avoid. I don't know if that's the same. Oh, and that's a peak, so that's like your mountain, or I guess that's more of a hill, whatever. But peak gives you 2 defense and 40 avoid. So you can really use these to your advantage, and that's really a huge part of playing this game. It's being able to use the terrain to your advantage, weapons triangles. You gotta know which units to use in which situations. Pretty similar things like that. Also, each units have different movement speeds and stuff like that. I'll show you guys one quick thing here. This is if you use the left and right trigger, which, just in case you guys want to know my mapping, I have the arrow keys mapped to up, down, left, and right, and then A and B. It's a little weird, but it makes sense. A is mapped to S, and B is mapped to A. It just gives me that 2 system, and then left and right are mapped to Q and W respectively. Anyway, that's just my layout. You do it however you want. I mean, that's what you do. Anyway, you can see their affinity down there in the bottom right. Obviously, he looks like the little mage affinity thing. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm getting a bonus from that. I don't remember exactly. You can use up and down and switch between your own players. Yes, they both have the same affinity. I think, if I remember correctly, if you gain rapport by like putting units next to each other, eventually you'll gain support, which is not in any of these little things. Anyway, this is your inventory, stuff like that. It actually shows you what your attack is going to be, your hit, your range, which is how far you can hit with each weapon. I think if you press A, nope, that was B. Ah, yeah, you press right trigger, or yeah, right bumper, whatever. You can see that. Yeah, you can see everything that you need to look at, every individual spot. Yeah, so how much of that? That's weapon proficiencies, higher weapon proficiencies, because you can use better weapons. Pretty simple. Luck actually is huge for a lot of things. It's mostly crit chance, which is again just ginormous. You can see their movement, their constitution, their aid. That actually really helps in being able to like pick up people and transport them. I don't do it that much, but I probably should start doing it because I feel like it might actually be helpful. Yeah, alright. I thought we were going for the... Oh, well... yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, but I'm explaining a bunch of stuff a little too soon. I'll just let you guys kind of watch a little bit how this works. Again, this is just like the beginning episode crap. I don't particularly like it. But yeah, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, Sane loves ladies. That's Sane. Alright. Yeah. Okay, alright. Now you normally would be like, oh yeah, absolutely gonna move him here. Normally. But again, he's still kind of hurt. So now, well, here's the thing though. Normally, and this is just other stuff. Won't let me back out and show you guys, but I would check. Oh, can he actually move over and kill me? You know, you want to be using this stuff pretty fairly. So I'm gonna put him behind Lynn. Now, again, for the purposes in this part, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Trade, yeah, okay. Now, because Lynn is the main character, I want to give her the most vulneraries possible. Because if she runs out of vulneraries, we're screwed. He runs out, it's not the worst thing in the world. I can find somebody else to help him out. Ah, crap. Oh, I actually screwed that up. I did not heal him. Should have done that. That's interesting. Alright, I think they're basically allowing me to do the rest of this crap on my own. You know, you can also check where they're going to go by pressing A. Alright, yeah, so I'm using Lynn to effectively block off where he can go so he can attack me. I could probably do the same with... No, probably not, actually. I'll just go attack him. Oh, yeah, I can kill him now anyway, no biggie. Boom, dead. No problems. Sane is free to heal himself at a later date. And I'll just keep Lynn there, because she effectively blocks off that area. No big problems there. He's going to act, I mean, best part about her, she's kind of like a Myrmidon type, really good high accuracy, but really low damage. Which, by the way, can make leveling them up a pain. I mean, it really can be, honestly, sometimes the worst thing. Because you're like waiting, you know, you use some of your more power heavy units, you're like, alright, I got this. All I gotta do is, you know, get over there, beat the crap out of him for a little while, we'll be okay. And of course, what you end up doing is royally screwing yourself because, haha, oops, I accidentally killed the unit, and it's like, and then sometimes you'll face a unit that's a big bad unit, and really only your power units can do it. And you use both of your power units, and oh, by the way, they didn't kill him, and he's got 1 health left, except the guy's got enough defense to, you know, back. He's got enough defense basically to block your other characters. So they don't even get any points anymore. It's like, yeah, unless they're right on the precipice, they're not gonna be able to do anything, which kind of sucks. Alright. Oh, really quick thing. You can tell, by the way, if he's going to attack you. If you press A, yeah, see, he can move without here, and he can decide, oh, I'm gonna move over here. Sometimes, if they're not gonna move, you'll just, you know, you press this, and here will be red, and like here will be red, meaning he's not gonna go anywhere. And of course, if he uses something that, you know, can you go to? Over here is going to be red, and over here is going to be red, so just a thought. So I want to position myself right outside his range. Although I don't think he actually does move in this specific... Oh, look, I'm hurting him. But now I'm giving Sane a chance, so, I mean, it's all about the give and take here. It's going to be a nice group effort to take this next dude down, or whatever. Can she can't reach him. Alright, well, I'll place her here, and I'll wait to move the other guys, because I know they're going to be able to move far enough to get there. Alright, and my question is, I'm going to look, I'm going to say, is this an economical choice? Well, I could hit him for 10, pretty much, absolutely. She beat him. Yeah, she totally can. I want to give her the killing blow. She's going to be harder to level up than Sane is going to be. Alright, yeah, that's going to work. It's going to work. no problems there. Oh yeah, the accuracy system in this is really weird, by the way. It's kind of messed up because it's not actually true accuracy. I'm not entirely sure how they wanted to do it. I don't really know. But I mean, obviously, when it's a hit 100, you're gonna hit 100% of the time. There's no chance of missing. But really, if you can get a hit that's like above 70%, you're good. Now, normally, it'd probably be like a 50-50 chance is good enough, generally. Like if you're in a dicey situation, you've got to just take a stab at it. I mean, that's good enough. Okay, we're pretty much at the end of this, but it's a weird accuracy system, so you kind of have to be above 70 to be good. You know, once the opposing guy is like below 40, no problems. Alright, well that's pretty much it, I think, for this episode. It's just the first part. I know it wasn't really that exciting. There wasn't any major strategy going on there. Yeah. So this is all happening. They're talking about, oh, we need you to help us out, you know, that kind of crap. So it's the usual stuff. But, you know, we'll see how this works out. Come on. Oh yeah, alright, here we go. Oh yeah, they're explaining who the bad guy is. His name's Lord Lundgren. He's kind of usurped power from the Marquess of Kalen, I think. So, changes everything. Decided to come with you. Absolutely. Yeah. That's why the game's going here. Alright, cool. And that's it right there. So I'll just save, and we're done.